Okay, how long or am I able to until I can burn a hole through this pewter bowl, which is thin, which should melt quite quickly, using my almost empty burner. But fortunately I have an extra can here. So what would be the easiest way to go about this? I don't know. Turn this thing on. I don't know. Place it on top, I guess. See what happens. Oh, it is swelling, I think. Whee! Oh, that's very hot. And there it goes. That's not bad. Let's quickly stop that. That was quite fast. I didn't expect that. Time for pewter ingots. Alright, turn this off for a bit. Ingot mold. Now to have it in something so I can easily pour it. Or I can maybe just have drops of it on this plate and then take all the drops and put them in maybe a small crucible. This was fast though. I thought the lead melted fast, but this is even faster. Completely gone. Alright. See if I can do it in a way that I'm not in my own light. Oh yeah, let's just how can I balance this? I don't know, maybe I should like smash it with a hammer into tiny pieces. Oh, my battery is almost dead. Great. Quickly melt off one of the feet. Come on. There we go. Melting. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get a charger and then continue with this. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Charging and ready for action. So I got all the little splatters that came off in here. And let's see how much of this thing we can get melting. Maybe I'll just set this, get a little wider angle here, a little bit up. There we go. So let's see if I can get the thing to drip in there. So it's not the safest way to go about it, I guess. But who cares about safety? This is about entertainment. So let's see here. All right. Oh wow. It's immediately melting. There's a lot of melting and dripping going on. Holy bull, Batman. Alright, let's see what we got so far. Yeah, a lot of splattering around here. Of course, this is not gonna form an ingot. This is just to catch the droplets. And hopefully I will be able to pick them up. Right, there we go. Probably gonna make a speed up of this. It's no more than a lighter flame now. Yeah, waiting till the whole thing is melted could take, well, this rate several hours, I think. Let's hook up a new can. Alright, new can. Ah, that looks much better. Let's burn. Oh, not this one. So I skipped ahead a bit. My battery was empty. No, my SD card was full, that was it. Made some space on my phone and continued filming now. I filled up the ingot mold, as you can see. It's kind of stuck though, so I'm gonna see if we can get that out. This is what's left of one of the bowls. The other one is still well, basically 100% shape, but this not so much. So I'll be melting the rest of this at some point probably. Let's for now just see if I can get this out. I've tried whacking it a bit and heating it up, cooling it down, but it's not coming out. So I think I need something to like pry it out, but I don't want to mess up the edges. So like putting a screwdriver in there and yeah, I did that with the little graphite mold and got tiny chips off it, off the edges, which is not that bad because usually you don't fill the thing up all the way. I had an idea though. I just found some nails and I thought, let's heat up the tip, jam that in there and then see if I can get that out. You know, this way I might be able to forge something. This just gives me an idea for a future project. I'm gonna see what I can do about that after this. Because it's now red hot, that means I can probably forge it into something. Maybe like a small sword or a knife or a throwing knife. These are quite big nails. You know. Let's jam this in here. If that works. Come on. You can tell I didn't think this through. Or tested it. Or not. So the nail thing wasn't really working. I'm just gonna melt all of it out and then put it in a crucible and get it completely liquid, the normal way, and then pour it into one of the molds. Seems like a better idea. This has basically been a how to ruin your mold video, but yeah, I don't think it will be ruined. It's cast iron. This little burner is not going to be doing much damage to it. I'm gonna melt all this out, and I'm gonna melt what is left of the bowl, which I have here. The other bowl I will probably keep in one piece, and well, for now at least, and see if I can make a nice pewter ingot. So let's let this go for a bit, and I'll probably make a speed up of this as soon as I find out how my video editing software works. Any suggestions on video editing software are welcome, because, well, I am new to this whole YouTube stuff, so I'm a noob. But let's just let this go for a bit. yes, let's leave it at that for now. The mold is so hot I can barely touch it with my gloves. So let's leave that over there. Got a nice pile of pewter or tin. Let's see. I did get all the dross out, or most of it at least. These are some nice shiny bits. Oh, look at this. It's almost like a work of art. Would almost be ashamed to remelt. This looks quite good. Anyway, I was promised an ingot at the end of this video, so yeah, I think I'm going to set up the forge now and see if I can melt all of this, including this, and put it in there. So yeah, give me a moment. Alright, everything's set up now. Got my forge going. Well, not going, got it set up. That's where the blow dryer goes. I'm set up inside now because it's raining. This is my broken lid, and I quickly cut a new crucible because I want to have a different one for each metal. And since pewter is basically tin, it has a lower melting point than lead, and lead has a lower melting point than zinc. And that's why I make them, let me see if I can show you. I make them about 1 centimeter shorter than the next one, so lower melting point, higher melting point, higher melting point. And that should keep me remembering which one is for which, because you always get some stuff that's left in there. This is lead, this is some zinc and slivers and stuff that got stuck on the sides, and this one I just cut apart. So all the paint has to burn off. And I quickly melted the other half of the bowl when you weren't looking. That's basically this pile. And this is the nice bubbly thing. It's a shame to melt this, but yeah, I will. And I got the mold all cleaned up, so gonna be heating that up for the pour in a bit. And well, let's get the fire going and then melt some more of this stuff. Maybe I'll even get the other bowl. I'm not sure yet. But for now, and the door just slammed closed because of the wind. There we go. Come on. Get a good angle. There we go. So I'll fire up the forge and let's see what we can do. Alright, everything is going. See if I can shed some wider view here. More light on the situation. Now let's fill this up. This is all cooled down quite a bit. Maybe it's best to burn out this thing first. Make sure all the paint gets burned off. That looks like a nice orangey pile. There we go. That should work. Let's leave it at that. For now. I'll fish it out in like a minute and then put all the pewter in there. Okay, should be all dried up and burned off. Yeah. Looks nice and crispy. let's get some of these things in there. Oh, that works. Barely fits. All right. Good thing this stuff isn't hot anymore. Well, for you only a few minutes have passed. A few moments. For me, over an hour. This is the magic of the internet. Right. Okay. That's about all of it. Back in there. Ooh, a lot of sparks. I guess I'm gonna turn off the hair dryer because I don't think this needs to be a very hefty fire, because tin has an even lower melting point than lead. So off. This should melt in a bit. Let's get the lid on. Well, the advantage of having this broken lid is that I can now use one hand to take it off and put it on. There we go. And now we wait a bit, and when ready to pour, I'll come back and let's heat the mold a bit, because a heated up mold works better. Alright, I think everything is melted now. This should be nice and toasty warm. I'll put that like here, like I did before. Oh, great. Hot, 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 hot. Woo. It's out of balance. There we go. There. Let that heat up for a bit. Even more. And now get the molten tin out. Let's see here. All flaky. See if there's any dross in there. Probably a bit. Quite a bit, actually. Oh, mold fell over again. No matter, I'm gonna pour in a minute anyway. Nope. Let's put that here. And making my own shadow here. And let's make some ingots. There, that's how things are supposed to be. That looks awesome. And I have a bit left. Where's the other mold? Now this mold is cold, so let's see what happens. And it was slightly wet. Well, half an ingot, I guess. We'll let this cool down and see what's wrought in a bit. Alright, are these solid yet? I think they might be. Oh, even the cold mold got quite warm. Hope this can come out. I wonder. Hope I don't have to melt this thing out as well. Maybe it requires some more cooling. Get my gloves for the other one. That's probably hot. That looks a lot better, by the way. It's a beautiful ingot. Some shrinkage in there, but I guess that's a normal thing. Oh, can barely hold it with the gloves. Oh, it's coming out. Yes, there it is. Oh, hot, 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 hot. My glove is smoking. Oh, not anymore. Oh, this is not strong enough. Crappy barbecue tongs. Well, I don't think I'm going to be like polishing this thing, but a very nice nice ingot in this size and shape. In most cases the part on the inside looks better than the top, but in this case it's the top that looks slightly nicer, cleaner. I hope this thing can come out. Don't want to wreck the molds, but yeah. I'm gonna see if this will come out and show you the results in a bit. I'm not gonna put these in water because, well, yeah, quenching is for the temperatures, for the metals that have really high temperatures, and I should just let this cool gradually. So I will show you the results when this is all cooled down. So, maiden voyage of a new fire extinguisher. Got a lot of those thanks to a friend of mine, and if he's watching he knows who I mean, and if he's a really good guy then he'll leave thumbs up and stuff. Anywho, this is the one that wasn't preheated, and out came this. It's not very nice looking. Come on, focus. There we go. It's not very nice looking, even though the top is quite shiny. I might go and remelt this when I do the other bowl, just to make bigger ingots. Ooh, I still can't touch the other thing. Well, I can hold it in my glove right now. This is slightly nicer looking because I heated up the mold, I guess, and that's the mold that I basically poured full of the stuff in the beginning. And yeah, these are nice little bars, and I will be filling my little warehouse with bars like this. And maybe I'll even at some point just remelt a lot of my muffins and turn them into these nice stackable bars. You can see I was slightly not level. I really need to find a level surface for this. Most of this stuff I do on the ground because, well, I don't really have workspace here at my mom's place. can't wait to finally get my own place and have a workplace, so I can have a lot more interesting projects. Anyway, this has been fun. I'm very content with the molds, and the pewter was quite easy to work with. And I will be casting more with these in the future, so I would say stick around and watch what happens in the future. See you on the next one. You know what? Let's do the other ball as well. I'm not going to be melting this to begin with. Let's just whack this with a hammer. Where's my hammer? Until it fits into the crucible. See, that comes off pretty easily. Oh. Oh, so that's what happened to the other bowl. Right.
You see, pewter stuff is really crappy. Let's see if I can get this off.
Should have done this to begin with. People driving by thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? Well, most people of you watching are probably thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? There. Alright. Back in the forge. Should still be warm. And yes, it is. I'll connect the hairdryer for a bit of more oomph, and then when it's molten, I'll show you some more pours. Alright, same setup here, heating up the mold. I put the other mold inside the furnace, so let's see if that will get it heated up nicely. The fact that the lid is cracked is actually somewhat helpful, because now I got half a lid and half an opening. And I think it's time to get the crucible out and scoop off some dross and see if we can pour something nice. Let's see here. There we go. Not that much dross. Alright. Slight splattering, but whatever. Alright, let's get the other mold out. I hope I can get it. we go. And onwards with the pouring. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, splatters. Well, I was right. Just about 2 full molds. It's probably because this plate still had the other foot on it. Let's turn this stuff off. There we go. So hopefully these heated up molds gave a slightly better result than the previous ones. So now I have basically 3.5. Oh, bubble! Go away. Ah, crap. Oh well. Stuff like that happens. What are you gonna do? Maybe because I poured this one quite faster, and some air got in between maybe. They are, however, cooling off quite quick. This is still wobbly. This not so much. This is the one. Ooh. It's actually forming a pattern while tapping it. This means it's probably still liquid in the middle. Yeah, so let's wait until these have solidified and then dump them out. Well, it's been about, I don't know, half an hour. Now they should come out. Let's see here. Got a block because I don't think whacking these things on the ground is a smart idea. Oh, well, that was easy. Let's see here. This mold, focus, yes. Oh, wait. This is probably still way too hot. This mold has a weird little bulge there. Maybe I can like file that out at some point. Maybe it's a layer of the stuff that's layered on here. But yeah, it's not bad. Shame about the bubble though, and about this part. But nice little pewter ingot. Got some bubbles. How should I call this? Pewter gots or just tin gots? I think I'll stick with tin gots because, well, yeah, they are tin. So basically, got the other one out. Oh, that went easy as well. This is the one that I had inside the furnace, so that probably heated up quite a bit more. Let's see if this came out nice. This came out quite a bit nicer. Yeah. Good. And I made sure I put them on a tile that was slightly level. Slightly more level. So these are good. So I can start building my little warehouse of ingots. Big Stack D is going to be so jealous of me at some point. No. Everything I do is basically inspired by what he has. My warehouse is still full of muffins. And now I should probably do like a flyby with some music. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Something like that. Yeah. So I think about 3.5 ingot, I guess. This one is the biggest. I think this is the first one I did, right? Yeah. And these were not filled up completely. But yeah, fun project this was. And I finally got to show you some more pourings. And the molds I'm very happy with. So, I guess that was it for today. See you on the next one.